Hi, this is Satin again, picking up where I left off with part 4 of Satin arranging techniques, extensions, substitutions, alterations, the kitchen sink. As one of my teachers used to say, trying to embellish this song as much as we can. So, what I recently heard was an excellent technique for doing chord melody guitar. What I've been playing up until this point could be just called, a combo sort of jazz guitar, comping, just your typical sort of closed voicings and, scalar run kind of stuff. But if you wanted to play unaccompanied and fingerstyle, then as I understand it, the best way to do that would be to transpose the melody an octave up and play the melody on the top two strings. So what I've done is I've been working on this technique for a while, and I transposed the melody that we had earlier, which was kind of like apparently that is bad for chord melody arranging. So what we want is something that spans more of the guitar neck. So what I've got now is this continues. For the bridge now goes, just bear with me here. Back to the head. That's the so I've got that on the top string, and apparently a lot of the big name fingerstyle guitarists that I've been trying to listen to over the years, such as Martin Taylor, Lenny Burrow, Tal Farlow, all kinds of people, what they've been trying to do is get the chords as small fragments, such as that, and in order to play them along with the melody. So again, bear with me here, I'm not a master of this technique by any means. I've just been investigating it, but should sound a little something like this. So it's and again, so now what I've done there is I've added below the melody, I've added something called a shell voicing, and that as its root on the A string, and what it implies is D minor 7. So if you can sort of stretch your ears, it's an inversion, a darker kind of lower inversion of D minor 7, and then it goes to G minor 7, or G dominant 7 rather. So it's like, the reason for this is to some ears that might sound pretty bad, but the notes are the same. They're just inverted in a different way. And you can hear that it allows a lot of flexibility, like we're sort of higher up the neck, like if you're just playing little chords like this. And like the basic example would be something like, you know, and you can have all of these notes moving together with a little suggestion of a chord going along. Piano players apparently play these shell voicings. Usually it's 2 or 3 notes. On guitar, it looks for this sort of application that the 2 notes would be good. And which 2 notes would you pick out of each chord? The 3rd and the 7th. So if I'm playing this for D minor 7, what I'm actually playing is the minor 3rd and the flat 7, just C. So that would be F and C. And now if I flat one note, I've got B and F, a tritone, which would imply G7. So let's keep doing that. Yeah, that is how shell voicings sound going through that progression. So basically, again, just taking the 3rd, be it a major or minor 3rd, and the 7th being a major or minor 7th, to denote what chord is going by. And this frees up your fingers to play stretches such as that, whatever stretches you need to incorporate the melody. So if we just do this again, I'll try and sort of run through this and maybe throw in some more standard chords as well. So yeah, it ends up here with this as the A to D, and then A flat to D flat, and then you could have that as C, because it actually has a 6th. So you have to know quite a bit about chords before you embark on this sort of reharmonization. I found it was quite difficult to get a grasp of why, you know, this chord and this chord are the same as, you know, this chord and this chord or whatever, and like what kind of chord is that? And I mean, you have to have some sort of ear for what the chord is in the first place before you can start removing a whole bunch of things. Like a lot of people will play, you know, for D minor 7, like I showed you those other shapes, like, you know, D, this, whatever they play up here, D minor 9, you know. But to play it just 2 notes on the A string and D string is pretty uncommon. And basically, like I said, that would be for chord melody playing. So let's see if I can get the bridge here. The bridge is like this, if I don't screw up too much.